Beautiful souls, you shine so brightly in this great universe. When I look at Earth, I can see the specks of light shining bright. And you cannot imagine how proud that makes us feel, to know that you are showing up on Earth, that you have decided to be present, to be the creative energy on Earth right now. And I want to offer to you my service to be there for you in compassion. For unfortunately, that is what humans do. They suppress their own needs in order to be fine. They suppress what they need to express themselves, their true selves, in order to be visible, accepted, acknowledged. But then there are these special souls that have come to show up, to do things differently. And as you allow your soul energy to shine brightly through your being, you naturally become a channel of divine love on earth. But often you still don't allow yourself to receive any of it. And although we are grateful that you allow this to flow through you, to be the examples of compassion and understanding and love on earth, we ask of you to first allow it to fill you up, to explore the compassion that you have for yourself, to gauge whether it is enough, or whether you allow your expectations to outshine the self-love, to suppress the self-compassion and understanding. And I want to assure you that 50% of why you are on earth is to discover who you are as a complete being within this physical body, how to show it to the world, to show this complete and utter beauty, and to transform the world around you. And so I want to ask you to think about the word compassion, how you understand it and define it. Because words become empty and we become used to them. And when we are used to a concept, we don't necessarily know how to interpret it and how to be the interpretation of it in the world. Any being that allows the soul to become manifest in a physical body, that allows the soul to be the driving force within that physical body, knows that without the self, there is no reality. Everything around you is as fake as your perception of self. So the deepening that you experience within yourself and your being will bring to you the fulfillment and the completeness, the understanding of what you are about as a seventh dimensional soul. In the third dimension, everything can look so shallow. Everything can look so simple and meaningless. And that is why you might also be feeling that you don't have meaning right now. Because we are supporting you in digging deeper, in finding new meaning beyond whatever was before. And this meaning that you'll find will be beyond understanding of some people. But as long as it makes sense to you and it brings you fulfillment and understanding for the self, and you live that every day, you become that example and you radiate it out into the world. And I can also already see your light shining, but you still try and hide that light under the expectations of the world. And this is the change that is coming now. Everything on earth and beyond will shift into a space where you will have the support to live an enlightened life if you would choose it so. And for that, again, align yourself with everything that is of the feminine aspect. And this is also why the aspect of nature, of life on earth, is calling to you to understand it, to move with it, to use it as your remedies for your healing, for your relaxation, and as your food. The purity of nature will always be the basis of self-love and understanding. And you may not understand the concept yet, but the deeper you go, the longer you walk this path, the greater you will embody it. And you will become the vision of it on earth. And something that is very much out of balance on earth right now is the competition, the ego. So many people wanting to be illuminated that they pretend. They want to be the teachers and the masters, that they get lost in what is not true because they are trying to scream it out to the world. But by these screams, the authenticity was lost. It is always about being what the world wants you to be, about being good enough, wise enough, knowledgeable enough. And this is not where you will find your true self. For the true self is beyond anything that can be understood or wanted on the physical plane. And this is why humanity doesn't know it yet. but they do not need what they think they want. And a lot of people with good intentions are misleading themselves and others because they miss the point completely. For nothing is difficult and nothing is complex. It is so very simple to be true to you and your soul self, the universal truth is so simple that you have to retrain yourself to go back into it, to go back into that purity, that honesty. And whenever you get yourself having the need to be acknowledged, that is your first warning sign that you are not living your truth. For the soul does not need to be shown that it is good enough, that it is worthy. The soul finds its peace, its joy in being, in experiencing. And this is why you are alive on earth, because there is so much to experience. And while you are busy with the experience, you are also busy shining that light brighter and brighter, without ego, without resentment. And if at this stage we are showing you where that ego lies, how it is still present within you, don't take it personally. This is what you chose, to be able to refine yourself in a world that needs to change with you, with your refinement. And it is not important that the world celebrates you. What is important is that you find the joy in the celebration of yourself. And this is why I bring to you the gift of absolute compassion. So that you may know the truth of compassion and that it overshadows everything that will make you want or need or push you into doing. For compassion knows that doing is an expectation, but being is a celebration. And the more you celebrate yourself and you show up and celebrate that truth with others and their truth, the more you knit together, you weave the beautiful tapestry of a new earth. And it's okay to make mistakes. It is okay to experience the ego and the anger and the survival and the not feeling good enough. Because that is what's showing you where you are within the human state of things and how the human state of things affect you and mirror through you. And we just want to keep bringing you back to absolute truth, simplicity. And this is why we need you to define it with your mind. What is compassion to you? What is simplicity to you? What is joy and fulfillment? And as your mind races to define it according to what has been told to you and taught to you, know that this is where you need to find a new way. And when you ask for inspiration and guidance, the knowing will settle into your heart, where your beautiful lotus resides. And you can always call on that. Call it forth. The lotus, the diamond flower in your heart center, to reflect to you your soul's beauty. Where nothing is needed to be added and nothing needs to be subtracted. It's just about forgetting who you are not and remembering who you are. And the more you do it with your physical mind, the more you click it within this body, and the more the body will respond to it, and the more your cells will radiate that truth of life, of soul, of spirit. And that is enough. And so I want to tell you, take time to rest. Take more time to close your eyes and sleep. Because we want to hold you. We want to sustain you. We want to assist your physical body in surviving the changes that are happening inside of you. And for that, we call you to rest often, to take time out, to daydream if you wish, to connect to the trees, to the beauty, to interact with that, so that a greater understanding will manifest within your very cells. And we shall hold you while this process is happening with you and through you. And we honor you as a divine being that showed up and that you keep showing up. And if you forget, if you fall back into the old habits of being human, going into the doing, we will give you gentle nudges, and life might give you some pushes, but it's just to embrace you in the understanding that you are well past this world and that nothing of this world can judge you or show you who you really are. I give you my love, and I give you the lotus flower as a symbol of my connection to you. So that you can also be in the image of this lotus, remembering where you come from, not just in this life, but from the life beyond. And whatever has diluted you, It cannot withhold your true beauty. And so it is.